Hello, my name is Will and I'm a first year trainee here at Warners Solicitors. I've just finished the first month of my second seat as a trainee within the commercial property team in our Tunbridge office. I arrive at the office just before 9 AM every day. I begin each day by reviewing my emails and identifying any outstanding tasks that need to be dealt with. After I've reviewed my inbox, I have a morning catch up with my supervising partner where we go through all the emails and matters we're dealing with. This helps with task allocation, monitoring workload, and gives me the opportunity to ask questions about ongoing matters. My tasks vary day to day due to the complex nature of commercial property, as no two property transactions are the same. I regularly assist my supervising partner by drafting a range of documents for them to check and approve. This can be a draft lease, where for example our client is the landlord and we are granting a lease of whole or part to a new tenant. I've also drafted a commercial contract relating to the sale of various commercial units. Once I've drafted the documentation, I then send this to my supervising partner and we sit down and go through the documentation and make any necessary amendments. This ensures that I learn what parts I've drafted correctly and how in the future I can improve. One of the great things about being a trainee at Warners is that I work directly under my supervising partner, meaning I'm given a great opportunity to assist with drafting complex leases and contracts and draft initial inquiries. I'm also given the chance to sit down with my supervising partner and run through any issues they may have. I regularly attend client meetings with my supervising partner. These are invaluable learning experiences where I can understand the client's aims and see how matters are handled from the very beginning. I've also had the opportunity to go on site visits for development properties. Seeing the physical space helps put the paperwork into context and provides a clearer understanding of potential issues from a developer's perspective. At lunchtime, I like to make the most of the break by getting some fresh air or catching up with colleagues. If the weather is nice, I'll take a walk in the nearby castle grounds or pop to the local high street for a coffee or to run errands. On rainy days, the staff room is a great place to relax and chat with colleagues. To support my development, I attend webinars and talks on various legal topics. A recent session I joined focused on the removal of restrictive covenants from property titles and the consequences of breaching them. I keep a weekly training log to record the tasks I've completed and the skills I've developed. At the end of each month, I meet with my supervising partner to review the log, discuss progress, address any challenges, and set goals for the coming months. Throughout the day, I ensure that my timesheets have been filled in. Before I go home, I review the timesheets to make sure all the relevant details of the tasks I've carried out have been recorded correctly. I also regularly review upcoming networking and marketing events that I could attend in the coming weeks. This helps me identify opportunities to build and strengthen professional relationships both within the industry and with potential clients. Attending these events allows me to stay up to date with what is happening locally and help raise the firm's profile in the wider business community. Warners actively promotes a supportive and sociable working environment and places real importance on staff well-being. One of the highlights so far was attending the firm's Christmas party, which was a great chance to unwind and get to know colleagues outside of the office. I'm also really looking forward to the summer staff barbecue. It's always nice to have informal events to relax and catch up. Warners regularly organises events for staff. During Mental Health Awareness Week, we are going to hear from West Kent Mind about why community matters to mental health. We also celebrated International Women's Day with a staff event that brought everyone together. These events add to the supportive and inclusive environment here at Warners. I usually leave the office around 5:30 PM. Before I go, I always check in with my supervising partner to make sure nothing urgent needs to be done before the end of the day. My main tips for aspiring trainees. Tip 1. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask if you're unsure. There is no bad question. It shows you're engaged and keen to learn. Tip 2. Try and stay organised. Keeping on top of your workload and time recording will make your life much easier. Tip 3. Take feedback seriously. Feedback is one of the most valuable tools for learning. Listen carefully and use it to improve. Tip 4. Get involved as much as you can. Say yes to opportunities, whether it's a networking event, a webinar, or a social that helps you grow professionally and personally. Tip 5. Be proactive. Show initiative and a willingness to take on responsibility. Supervisors notice when you're enthusiastic and take ownership of your work.